with Income Online Review, and today I want to talk about succeeding with online service arbitrage. Now, I received a question from one of my subscribers about online service arbitrage, and they wanted to know what is the best way to succeed. And if you're familiar with online arbitrage, then you're probably familiar with product arbitrage, or what they call retail arbitrage. And this is a way that you can go ahead and buy a product from Walmart or a specialty store and then go and flip it on, say, eBay for a profit. And that is a old established model here online. So there's also something called online service arbitrage, which is gaining in popularity because it's a little less saturated and there's kind of more opportunity. However, there is some saturation now, and we're going to look at that as well. So with the online service arbitrage method, what you're going to want to do is go to a marketplace where you can get a service done cheaply. Now, the go-to place for a lot of people who do this method is Fiverr. There are other marketplaces that are even less expensive than Fiverr, places like SEO Clerks, but a little bit more limited in terms of what they offer. Obviously, SEO Clerks is going to be more focused on SEO, search engine optimization, but they may have they do actually have other services that you can get that could be useful to you. Now with Fiverr, you can get just about any kind of online service that you want, and there are plenty of different services offered. So what kind of service would you like to flip? Well, there are a variety here, and I've listed them. You've got transcriptions, podcast editing, video creation, content writing, copywriting, legal services, graphic design, audio production. Now, the ones that I suggested are graphic design and video creation, especially video creation. That would be my top choice because you can go to a place like Fiverr and you get really high quality video creators who will essentially sell this for a cheap price to you, and you can go ahead and flip that to a marketplace like Craigslist, which is what we're going to look at as well. So, and stay tuned to the end of this video because I want to show you about another kind of spin on this method that I think will really help you take this to the next level. So if you are like the subscriber who would ask me about, how to succeed with online service arbitrage, the question is, well, you've got to figure out a way that you can sell on a platform where, first of all, it's not saturated and there's a lot of buyers there. So there's a product that came out recently that has solved this problem. So stick around to the end of this video and I will tell you more about that. Okay, so I'm on Craigslist now, and what we're going to want to do on Craigslist is to find some of the gigs that are being offered. So first of all, you'd go to craigslist.org, and then you would go ahead and choose a city. I've chosen a U.S. city. I've chosen Los Angeles, and then what I've done is I've put in logo. You could put in logo design, video creation, or whatever service that they might be hiring for, someone might be hiring for. So you can scroll down here. You're going to see let's see, logo design, graphic designer. This is a really good one, logo design. I would go ahead and respond to that. And then you have some other requests here that don't relate to graphic design, but could definitely be something that you could work on. For instance, full business website, because remember, you're not the one doing the work. You have all of Fiverr at your disposal to do this. So you can make inquiries for any of these, even if they're not directly related to the service that you've chosen. So what we do now is we would head over to Fiverr, and then we're going to look at some of the workers over there. Okay, so I put in here graphic design, logos, and then we're going to have a look at some of their example work and their pricing. We can see here $15, $10, all the way up to, I think I saw one here for 850. Yeah, 850. And so what you would do is you would go through here and then you would choose the graphic designer you like, their work that you like, and then you would just go ahead and talk with them and communicate with them. Now, remember that Fiverr has three different tiers. They've got their basic, standard, and premium. So it really depends upon your client's request and what they're looking for. So you want to pay attention to what they want, in which case you may have to not only buy the basic but upgrade to the standard or the premium to fit the requirements of the client. So let's go ahead and head back to my blog so that we can have a look at this in more detail. So as I mentioned, there is a way in which that you can have an advantage over others who are doing this type of work. And that advantage really has to do with finding an unsaturated marketplace to sell on. Okay, so if you can find that, then that is going to make a huge difference. Craigslist is very saturated. I mean, you can make money with it, but it was great maybe in 2015, 2014, or even longer ago than that. It was a gold mine, but now there are so many people on there. It's going to be very competitive, and so I wouldn't recommend Craigslist. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, there is a course out that is absolutely going to give you that edge that I talked about, which is finding a place to sell online. And that is, finding a good worker isn't really the problem. Finding a high quality worker for a low price is really the easy part of the equation. The hard part is the selling and finding the platform. And there's a course called Unstoppable that hit the marketplace 2 weeks ago by Eric Hammer and Saul Moraney. And it is pretty awesome because it's a way in which you can go ahead and leverage a platform where there are buyers. There's a high buyer density, and Eric is banking at $25 repeatedly just by offering his skill set, which is not the skill that is not what he's being paid for. His skill set, Eric's skill set, is being able to market very well. He's a top marketer, and so what you're going to learn in this course is how you can use his marketing secrets to get an edge over people on that platform who already have an edge over people on places like Craigslist. Here on my blog, as you can see, Unstoppable review and bonus. So when you pick up Unstoppable through my link, I've got a bunch of awesome bonuses for you, and they include these right here. So what you would want to do, if you are on YouTube, I'm going to link to my written review here. What you'd want to do is just go check out my bonuses and then click this button here where it says click here to get Unstoppable and all relevant bonuses. That's going to take you to the sales page. And then when you check out, all of my bonuses will be waiting for you in the checkout area of Warrior Plus. So I've got some really great bonuses here that will really make this a no-brainer for you. So a great course, couldn't recommend it enough. It's what's going to give you the edge over your competitors who are doing online service arbitrage. So we can see that if you are still not sure whether online service arbitrage is something for you or not, then what I would suggest is I've got a wealth earning guide. Just go ahead and click here. And this is something that you can get 100% free. If you're still in the exploratory stage and you want a business, but you're really not sure whether you're going to go into affiliate marketing or into web design, or if you're going, whatever it is, and you have all these ideas swimming around, then this is the guide that's going to really change things for you. So go ahead and click on that. That's going to give you more focus so you can home in on the kinds of opportunities, business opportunities that are out there, and without having to spend any money. But if you have an inkling that online service arbitrage is for you, then what I'd suggest is picking up Unstoppable. I know that it was in launch about a week ago. It's out of launch now, and it's still at an early bird price. I think it went up a little bit, but it's still very, very inexpensive. So go ahead and pick this up, because this is the course that you want by your side when you're doing this method. What I just showed you works. And if you want to go the Fiverr Craigslist method, that's absolutely going to work. But just know that it's very saturated at this time in 2019. You can watch some YouTube videos back from 2014, 2015, where they're saying what a great method it is, but that's 4 or 5 years ago. So things have changed, and this is a new cutting edge marketplace brought to the market here, brought to the online Make Money Online market by Eric Hammer and Saul Moraney. So that is it out of me. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.